hey, Junzo. You gotta catch that. So there's props right. We have good. I don't. Hello. Alright, so this might be So if I raise this to max, why are you not coming out? Okay. It is coming out now.
I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I think we're good.
Bat. Bat. Bat.
It is coming out now.
Okay. You need to be down. Everything else needs to be down. Main mic needs to be up. And you need to be...
Alright, Erlen, here.
Yeah.
Alright, everything's working then.
I got to know.
I'm about to send it to the group chat.
No.
Main mic needs to be up. And you need to be.
Yo, Caleb, you gonna be on the big screen? Yeah, be on the big screen. It's not
I'm
fun.
about to send it to the group chat.
Alright.
Right now. Well, I'm. This is the last year. We're gonna go right now.
Yeah, go. Everyone, if you gotta use your phone. Hey, you two, what you up? I'm about to go right now. That's what I'm saying. Everyone, you can go right now. We're gonna hope. Or chick, Turret alive.
Okay, and with this, our monitoring should be coming back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Specifically, you two nerds in the chat right now.
What? I can't hear a thing right now.
I am your streamer, Anthony. My name is Juan Mata. Welcome to the stream.
It's a bit delayed. I can.
Oh, and Erlin. Anthony, Daniel, and Erlin.
Yeah, that's me. I have like 5 accounts.
All right, we're home, so you guys set up a room, please.
All right.
Who's gonna set up a room? LAN or wireless?
And the stream should be coming back now for you guys.
Bro, I got no internet.
So, don't cut the stream. Okay, that's not fun.
All right, we got Thomas, Erlen, Zoe, and Caleb playing, yeah?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Thomas, where'd you go?
He's gonna modify.
Bro, he can watch.
So I just need to see Caleb's
Oh, we're gonna do LAN or wireless?
Caleb's cartridge. We're doing wireless. Or no, you want to go online to start a game.
Yep. Starting the.
So one of our Mario Kart copies might have just blown up.
Actually, it might have.
It might have genuinely blown up.
Oh, they removed the requirement to have the game accounts connected for Mario Kart and Smash Bros.
Probably because no one ever connected them anyway.
Well, that and like people would just play on whatever Switch, because it doesn't really matter, you know. Like
Yeah.
all 3 of them play on the same Switch for Smash and everything. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't even have a Nintendo account. Alright, guys, I'm gonna lock in.
By the way, how does the mic sound on your end, Anthony? Everything sounding good?
I had to come back to the stream.
Did you guys see the chat? Is it up for you guys?
Yeah, I have the chat preview on the right. Oh, for them?
No, nothing's shown up yet.
Alright, so like this happened yesterday. It had like 2 games for
I don't know why that.
So like I don't know why.
I
It
know
did that.
this
It was just a
is
preseason weird thing.
Now, if I did everything right, this mic
So, we're this one?
Yeah.
should be a bit louder than the game audio when it comes back. We're getting the stuff set up for that game. All right, cool. Thanks, Anthony.
They're switching a person out first set.
Okay. Let's just figure out the optimal way to
Oh my god.
place this.
Oh, that was in?
Right here should be good.
Oh,
Let me turn on noise canceling.
What's wrong?
my Switch
There we
just
go.
doesn't want to register the game cartridge.
Don't you guys? Oh, you're using 3 switches. Okay.
Yep. What's up?
Do you need another game cartridge? We have others in the. Closet.
Anthony, so just to let you know, the only person here with not type A is Thomas. Everyone else has B and C. Oh, you're up to B? Sweet. There we go. Now, Anthony, something cool we have with this new stream. Never mind. Thanks, Miyamoto.
Alright, so it's Thomas, Erlen, Zoe.
Anyways, as I was saying, Anthony, what we can do here. Oh, Thomas, you're getting sacrificed apparently for this. Anthony said sacrifice. Now, the way I have this set up is that on the stream deck, I can either fade out or I can cut the stream whenever I need to in case, you know, any inappropriate behavior. As well as the microphone, I can cut that and turn on a noise canceling mode, which just gives us a little bit of cleaner audio. And then next week, we are going to set it up so we have proper overlays, scoreboards, etc., etc., etc. And I'm still trying to find like a good position for this mic. I have it a little bit above my mouth right now. But that should give us decent audio, and you'll be able to hear the background, all that, you know, all the good stuff. Now, we have a connected opponent, which I have put in the stream. So if you guys want to go ahead and start sharing the stream around, friends and family can come in. Yes, very perfect. Also, we're going to eventually set up donations, too, which would be very cool. Perfect. It sounds amazing, looks amazing from their end. That means we are all good. We got Walwiz.
Oh my gosh, it's not.
Mine is not with me right now. Yeah. Does it have my account on it? Yeah. Who's using Anthony's account? Why do we have so many Smash copies? Not that either. We everything is soup. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, good. We got a little bit of saving time from the other team. Now, let me know if the game audio is too quiet or too loud. I can turn it up and down for my end. We might not need to, honestly. Well, yeah, Anthony's making sure everything on his end is good. You're gonna create the room. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, let me cut the stream so that y'all cannot see that ID. Oh, my fault. You know, like if Anthony's doing too good, I can just be like, hey, or if Caleb's doing too good, I'll be like, hey, Caleb, no more game, and just turn his stream off.
Oh my god.
Check details and let's see what the problem is. Can we switch out the Ethernet adapter?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay, we're having a couple of connection issues. We're just gonna switch out our adapter and it should be all good.
The adapter you want to switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Dios mío.
Dios mijo.
Wow, that's a lot. My name's Anthony, guys. Wow.
He can only count to 2. Ah, 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 ah.
Yeah.
Anthony's saying to the Dios mijo. Yeah, Anthony, that's what we're doing now. I can. Yeah, no, like that's just part of my skill tree. Like I get future sight. By the way, I'm currently sharing the stream out now, so keep it PG-13, guys. It will, but very faintly. So just don't yell something out of pocket on, and we should be good. Quiet conversation though, it will all be canceled out by the mic. Yeah, Anthony is actually off the team permanently. What's up? Yep. Let's see. We have Dunce Dummy in the chat. Can I? I'm not sure which one of us that is, but welcome to the chat, man.
I'm using the .5. .1.
We have no idea what Anthony did, but he's in trouble anyway.
How do I do that? Internet settings?
Yeah, it's in the settings.
You sure you're on wired network?
It's fine. This is your IPv4, so we can show that without a problem.
Crap.
It's only the
I
IPv6
can't
that
change
we'd
it.
have to have. You can't change it.
No.
What do you mean you can't change it?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, worst case scenario,
Yeah. We can just trade out switches.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah. If we have to, we can do that. No problem.
we're gonna have to create a new room. Yeah. Go back to. Thumbs up. Still no connection. Yeah. That did not happen before.
It does not make sense.
Is it just a dog? It was working first. Oh, it was. Oh, there you go. It's worked. It works.
All good?
Yep.
Nice. Let's hope. Please be an A. B. B works. Join the stream's up now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn the game audio back up now. Oh, Caleb, press the plus button on your controller. Oh, Erlen, press plus. One more time. There you go, thank you. Yeah, just to get in the habit of hiding the stream ID.
Anthony just joins up. Like,
An- Anthony just carries the entire game. A 5v4 would not be bad. We do have 4 people watching. Welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah. All right, that's all 4. Welcome Richmond High School. Let's go. Yeah.
4 races, right?
4 races, yes. No.
All these rules, 4 races. One.
Yep. You're all set up.
That's already.
All right, we're gonna do a quick check-in with the other team, make sure they're ready, and we can get the game started. Just to go over our list of players one more time, we have Caleb, Erlen, Zoe, and Thomas playing the game today.
You're a freshman?
Mhm.
Aye, okay.
We have a team of nearly fully new players today.
Junior or senior? Junior, okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. Yes. Alright, shout out to Kirby, Bowser, Risport, and Kree. That is our Richmond competitors. We are... Caleb, what you said our team to? Blue or red? We are Team Blue. I can't think of any cool names to rhyme with blue.
Big random.
Anthony, to answer your question, we are playing with Caleb, Erlen, Zoe, and Thomas today. Alright, our first map is Cloud Top Cruise. Cloud Top Cruise. Cloud Top Cruise is an easier course, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. It is a runner and a drafting map, which means that we want to go for top positions here at the very beginning. And for the people who we have on the stream today, we have Caleb on your right side and Erlen on your left side. We have Caleb taking high position in third place right now, falling back behind with a banana. And we have Erlen on the left here. He's got a banana, or a mushroom, and he is hit already at the beginning of the game. Uses his mushroom to try to catch up. It is a rough start for Erlen. Caleb, on the other hand, we see that he gets punished right at the cannon, which is terrible, but he throws a retro right on it. That should catch him right at the end, which is perfect. Here we are on the second leg of the map. He has to be very careful navigating these speed boosts. Just like that, you can see lightning will strike each pad, alternating in between the left and right ones. Ooh, and Erlen gets caught off the second glider. It is a terrible speed loss for him, but he should be able to come back. He has triple mushrooms and takes shortcut beautifully, by the way. Erlen is going ghost here and falls and misses the shortcut. That is very unfortunate for his coin count. In fact, both Caleb and Erlen are both fairly low on coins. For those of you guys who don't know, coins do give you a 1% speed boost per coin, meaning that collecting all 10 of them is very crucial to winning. And beautiful shock or horn usage by Caleb here. Throws his fire flower out just to cycle. And that is rough there. Once again, getting hit by that final glider. Now we see that Richmond has one player in first place. Caleb is coming up right behind him. Grabbing that first item box, we're on third lap with still 0 coins. This is looking kind of rough on us. And Caleb takes first place already with a mushroom in first. Now for those of you guys who don't know, mushroom and horn is the best item combo you can have in this game. It gives you perfect defense against any item. Blue shell, shock, anything he has defended. Erlen with Fire Flower in 7th. This is a great position for our team right now. In fact, we have 1st and 5th, it looks like. 4th, actually, no, 1st and 4th. We are on the 3rd lap of this leg. And in fact, Caleb misses the shortcut. Gets hit and punished. Loses first place in a terrible situation. But we take 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Beautiful game from Discovery High School side. Beautiful play from Richmond, taking first place at the very end there. Let's take a look at the score we have here. We have 19-20. This is a very close game. Discovery is just 1 point in the lead. That can change by just Richmond getting 1st, 2nd, or 3rd placement here. Dragon Driftway. This is a far harder map compared to Cloud Top Cruise. We usually do not want to see a map like Dragon Driftway this early in the game. It is yet another runner, meaning that we once again want to go as fast as possible here. Now, just to go a little bit about the player builds here, we have a Mr. Scooty on the left and Teddy Buggy on the right. Now, Mr. Scooty is a bit more of an advanced build, and you're going to see a lot more shortcuts from that Mr. Scooty. Very serious. You can see the very ferocious Teddy Buggy here, starting in 5th. Okay, Anthony. And we see a cut here, bumps into the wall, which isn't too bad. We're still on the first lap. We really want to go for coins here. So I'm hoping that the team hears this and goes for the coins at the beginning here, instead of going for first placements. Let's look on the left here. Let's go back to Erlen. Second place here, double mushroom, which is great positioning, but loses his coins, gets his coins stolen by Bowser up there. And King... Ooh. King Boo holding a bagging position here, which is an interesting position on Dragon Driftway. It can be very powerful if that King Boo gets a shock right now. Now, let's look at Caleb's side over on the right. We have Triple Mushroom and Fire Flower. This is a very offensive item set here. All Caleb needs to do is get a great line and just beam all of them down, and we can steal top positions already off the bat. Over on Erlen's side, he's popping Star with Triple Mushroom. He can item cycle because those are taking up both his item slots. Erlen's most likely going to take shortcut here, but no, he does not. In fact, he takes main path to try to slipstream off of Bowser. We have a blue shell coming out. Blue shell coming out. The team notices and calls it out immediately. Our third place player is going to be able to dodge that with his... And he misses the item dodge. That is a huge loss on our half, but he ends up punishing Kirby, taking 4th place, and we currently hold 3rd and 4th right now. And 5th. We have a single green shell and a triple mushroom on Caleb's side here. 2 coins for both players here. And we're fighting for 4th and 3rd here. We have a red shell in 3rd place. This is a very powerful position. 1st place usually rarely gets any defensive items. So having that red shell is a huge boost for us. And we lose that red shell. Unfortunate bullet bill there. And a shock! We steal 2nd place easily. However, 7th and 5th, not the greatest game for us. We have 2nd, 5th, 7th, and 8th here. That Resport player is great at this game. You can see he's usually taking huge leads and going for a front-running position here. Great gameplay from both sides here. 43-35 Richmond. We are moving on to race 3 of the first round. Let's see how this team goes. And we have N64 Rainbow Road. This is a very calm map. We're going to see a lot of interesting plays here, especially considering how long of stretches you're going to get. This is a drafting map, meaning that they want to go for middle positions here and usually draft off of each other. Or in other words, slipstream off of each other, for those of you guys who know that terminology. And as you can see, Caleb over here is starting with 3 coins because of his 5th place position, and Erlen starting with 2 coins because of his 3rd place position. And we're immediately starting out with a glider here. Going through these rings gives you a bit of a speed boost, and you want to get back to the ground as soon as possible here. We're going to see them fighting for these free coins right here. And Caleb and Erlen actually slow down to grab those coins. Great and interesting play from both of them. We go and we hit Kirby with that red shell. Great hit. It was not a phantom hit, and we steal 1st place, steal the item box. This is great. And we get a very rare banana here in 1st place. Usually you will get a coin for your first item when you're in 1st place, but we get lucky, get a banana. That is great protection. 6 coins in 1st place. That is beautiful to see. You always want to see one of that. And we have double protection from Erlen with a mushroom and a banana. In fact, if Erlen takes 1st place, he will be able to dodge the next blue shell. Erlen instead uses the mushroom to catch up after a punishment, and he gets hit by a smart bounce green shell. That is very unfortunate for him. Great banana snipe from Erlen, and he grabs single items here. Fighting for this position for 4th with this Bowser. Beautiful slipstream, and he punishes and bullies. Hits him once again, steals more coins from him. Great zoning from Erlen's side. Let's look at Caleb over here. He has a bomb arm and a green shell in 1st. Double protection and very offensive here. Let's see how he uses this. We have a blue shell coming out. Erlen has no way to protect against this. Caleb has no way to protect against this. But we are near the finish line anyway, and Caleb is hit. Will Caleb be able to steal 1st place? Bowser is right behind him. Caleb's going for it, and he takes 1st place! We have first, fourth, sixth, and eighth. Not bad placement at all. In fact, it's going to close the gap a little bit for us. We're going on to the fourth race for round 1. 63-54 Richmond. That would have been... I don't think so. That would have been terrifying. Maybe it's the King Boo. We have Cheap Cheap Beach here. The best spot here is a middle position, which as you can see, most of our players are starting in. This is that great starting position, exactly what we want here. Final race of the first round. Middle is best here because this map is what you would consider a drafter, meaning that this map on a lot of item boxes, you're going to get a lot more mushrooms compared to offensive items. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, a lot of the item boxes here are actually fixed. You'll still get random items, of course. However, you will get certain items more than other ones. And on this map, you're going to get a lot of speed items. And with the underwater part of this map, you can see Caleb's going through now. You actually get slowed down in certain parts, depending on your kart build. Especially with Teddy Buggy, that is made for ground and anti-gravity. So therefore, speed items like mushrooms, golden mushrooms, stars, bullet bills, all of those are farly boosted on this map. Second place going here with Erlin here, grabbing the second item box. And he gets Boo in fourth place. This is great because he'll be able to steal first place's protection. And he does. He gets a green shell. Caleb on the right side here, fifth place with triple mushrooms. And he gets punished. Now, interestingly, we see the resource player is not taking a running position here. He most likely knows that this is a bagger and wants to stay back, get those mushrooms before trying to steal first. We have a blue shell out, plus a blooper. That is a tough combo to deal with. It's far harder to dodge those blue shells when you have a blooper effect out. And we get a star in fifth and a bullet bill. Let's see. Will Caleb remember to use the bullet extension here? We are hit in second. He drops down to seventh. It is third lap here. We need coins from Erlin. And Caleb saving his bullet bill. He's in third place and he pops that bullet bill in third place, taking second. Caleb is fastly catching up to first place. We see Kirby up ahead and he catches up. He has a loudspeaker in his item box. If he gets just close enough, that is an area of effect attacker item. And he gets it stolen by a Boo. He grabs doubles instead. He uses that to his advantage. And he gets double reds. He can take first here if he gets lucky here. And unfortunately, he fails to catch first place. It does not matter too much because we have second and fourth. Caleb and Erlin are some of the best players we have on the team this year. And I'm really excited to see how they go into round 2 here. Second, fourth, fifth, and eighth. This is great placement for us. Let's see if we close that gap. And it is 84-72. Richmond takes round 1.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty close.
That is a very close game. We're going to take a quick break here while we prepare for round 2. Okay, welcome back, everyone. We are about to begin round 2 of this game, Richmond High School versus Discovery High School. Alright, we got confirmation from their school that they are ready to begin round 2. Right now, it is 1-0 to Richmond. I sent the link in the group chat. Okay, we actually have a roster change from Richmond, which is very interesting. Let's see. Because we know that Remon player is one of their best on the team. I'm predicting they're not going to switch him out, and they're going to switch out the Kirby player instead, since he was running more of a backing position. Coming in, Coach Anthony says. He said that like 10 minutes ago. Okay, we're already on the side for Richmond. We're all ready for this Discovery. We're about to begin round 2. Yeah. If you want, I can resend you the link. Find it. Alright, the team is locking in. This is going to be a very exciting round 2. We have some game analysis going on in the background from Erlen and Caleb. Now, this is an interesting map here. Wild Woods. Wild Woods is a runner, technically speaking. However, any position on Wild Woods can just change so fast. There are many items, many coins, many speed boosts. It is one of the most difficult maps in the game, and this team has been practicing on this map for a while now. I'm really excited to see how they do here. And we get a fast start from Erlen. He's immediately going first, and we see that Richmond is going for bagging here, which is very interesting, very difficult position to do. Kirby's in first place, bullying Erlen, trying to keep him from slipstreaming. And in fact, they already steal his first item. They miss item box, though. First place from Kirby misses item box. Erlen here going for motion glider. Beautiful motion glider from both Caleb and Erlen, in fact. Now, staying in this water is very important. This is one of the hardest parts of the map. This water is very slippery, but being in it gives you a huge speed boost. We see 4 coins on both sides from both Erlen and Caleb. They're both running a very similar route here. And we see them taking the shortcut here. Very overpowered shortcut. One of the best shortcuts in the game, believe it or not. Kirby has no protection up in first place. And let's see how Erlen's going to try to bully him. And Caleb falls off. Not too bad. We're still in second lap. Third lap is when that really matters. Caleb grabs double item box, and so does Erlen. And Erlen's on that glider, motion glider once again. We have double red shell in third place. Now, with both Erlen and Caleb up in their second and third positions, they're going to be able to bully first place Kirby very easily. And Caleb decides to save those red shells. He wastes his banana on purpose so that he can cycle to that red shell. He wastes one of his items. And Caleb in the back is about to bully Kirby. We have a blue shell out for Erlen. How is Erlen going to handle this? Erlen goes far to the side, lets Caleb pass him, and in fact donates his coins to Caleb. Beautiful usage there, beautiful movements. And just like that, Caleb has max coins. He's getting a 10% speed boost off of that. Double item box once again, going for the glider. And he hits him on the glider, knocks him off. He takes first place, and they get a shot. Caleb and Erlen both taking the water path, grabbing double item boxes here. getting those coins back as fast as possible. Let's see what items I get. We have a red shell in second place. He hits Kirby, but Kirby blocks it. We have a smart bounce green shell. They need to be very careful. We have second and third place. Second, third, and fourth place. That is peak position. That is very optimal position here.
Oh my gosh, Metal Mario.
A Metal Mario player. That is disrespectful. And just like that, we are taking the lead. It is 18-21 Discovery. Now, the reason we are questioning that Metal Mario is the heaviest character in the game. Not only that, that makes him the slowest character in the game. Mr. Scooty. If he's using V-Dasher, then he's trying to make up for that speed, and he's trying to use his weight to bump each other off. My best guess is that it's a new player or a very toxic player. Who knows? Could be both.
Good guys, you did good. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome everybody to the chat. For those of you guys who just joined, I see a lot of new players coming in. Grumble Volcano, this is a Wii map, and Wii maps are known for their difficulty here. In fact, Grumble Volcano is one of the hardest maps in the game as well. Erlen, please put your phone away. They're here joking about the new Dragon Ball Super season coming out with a brand new character who no one knows anything about. Starting out, Erlen misses item boxes. It is very unfortunate, but on Grumble Volcano, you get very few item chances here. It is very easy for other players to steal your items. We have Caleb coming in, taking left path. Left path is usually slower, but he needs it to take those items. He's using what's called spacing there. Make sure he gets some spacing, gets his coins, gets his items, gets everything he needs. Taking glider path here. And thank you, Miss Equality. I'm trying my best. We have 2 triple green shells from both Erlen and Caleb. Coming up on the third leg of this map, first lap. 4 and 3 coins. This makes sense. On other maps, you've heard me complain about their coin count before. On this map, there's not much you can do about that, really. Points respond slower on Wii maps, and thus it's far harder to make up. Not only that, you can see the ground shaking there. That ground is going to slowly start disappearing as the race goes on. So players like the King Boo we have in the back, that's Zoe there. Shout out to Zoe. Unfortunately, she's going to have a far harder time than the players up in the front because that map's going to start falling apart right beneath her. Now, Erlen gets a great hit, messes up his glider, and knocks him off, but no, because of lag, he stays up. That's very unfortunate for us. We have a quadruple mushroom from Erlen, too. 9 coins in third place. This is the optimal position you can have in Grumble Volcano. There's no way for him to get around that Bowser, though, because he has no defensive items. He's trying his best here, but he has nothing to get around that without getting bullied. And he's boosting and trying to get those mushrooms off of our player, Thomas. Beautiful snipe from Thomas and Caleb. Let's see, Caleb is going for a new item, and he gets more mushrooms. That's really unfortunate for him. Although mushrooms are great on Grumble Volcano, you still need those offensive and defensive items. He's just not getting them. He uses that mushroom to break out of that boo, and we get a shock! A shock is very powerful. That messes all of them up, and especially a target shock on that first place for us. We are going to be able to steal second, if not first, right here. We have Wario with the Fire Flower. Bullies Erlen out of the way. Erlen's trying his hard to come back. He takes a beautiful shortcut! And Erlen steals third! That is one of the hardest shortcuts in the game, and Erlen hit that flawlessly. Beautiful play from Erlen. Great job to the entire Discovery team there. That shock single-handedly saved the entire game. We steal second, third, and fifth. We have players in the second, third, and fourth position here. Kirby is now switching over to become one of their front runners. It was likely that Resport player who did switch out, which is very interesting. I wonder if they were switching monitors or switching entire players there.
They were switching players.
That is really interesting that they switched players out there. I don't know why they're not using both of them. Round 2 is going flawlessly for Discovery's team. Now, if Discovery wins this round here, we have 2 more races of the set. We go into round 3, and that's going to be a sudden death round. Take Top Clock. That is a DS map. TikTok clock is very simple looking. However, this map is very slippery as well. There's many shortcuts you can take here that save seconds of times per lap. Up to 3 seconds per shortcut you take per lap. And in Mario Kart, that is huge. We get a slow start from Caleb, which makes sense. This map is slightly a drafter and slightly a bagger here, meaning that staying in the back and getting great items such as that shock and blue shell are going to be very important. We have Thomas in first, and oh, Erlen hits that clock. Erlen gets hit again. Timing is very important on this map. This map is all about keeping that tempo. This map works on an actual real-life clock, and the clock that you have matching in real game time, that's going to match the clock in the game. You can see here that clock coming up here is going to be set right for 4:45, in fact. And depending on the time of day, depends on how you need to take that shortcut, which is why most players avoid it. And Caleb goes for a special shortcut, but slightly messes it up. That is very unfortunate. He's going to lose a couple seconds of time there. Let's look at Erlen here in third place once again. He's holding that position very well. And Wario comes back, tries to steal it from him. Blue shell once again. Will Erlen be able to dodge it this time? And he misses the dodge once again. That dodge has very few frames. We have another shock. The shock comes out. It is a targeted shock. We need to give a great shout out to Zoe. She is the person casting those shocks. She's staying in the back, looking for those shocks, looking for those blue shells. Anything to mess up their first, second, and third players right now. We have Bananas covering the middle of the field. That is very dangerous, and Erlen and Caleb successfully navigate those, taking an inside path there to keep their speed and tempo. This time they have the tempo down of those clocks, in fact. We go right and then left here. We have third and fourth here. And do we have first? Yes, we do. Thomas is in first place. This is incredible. Thomas, we usually see as a drafter, is currently running as a runner. Red shell. Blue shell is coming out for us again. Will we be able to race it to the finish line? And yes, we do. Second place is taken by Erlen. Fifth place is taken by Caleb. Unfortunate ending there for him. It happens sometimes. TikTok clock is not the easiest map to navigate either. We're getting a lot of very difficult maps for our first game of the entire preseason, which is very incredible and very unfortunate for us. In fact, we're going to have some special commenting from one of our players, Caleb here.
Hello. I noticed the kart combo for Metal Mario. He had a B dasher and the purple tires for some reason.
Now, Caleb, can you tell us a little bit what's going on in this game? How do you think our team's doing so far?
We're doing great, honestly. I think we're collabing really well. Zoe's doing great shocks. Thomas, great drafter, and me and Erlen holding up the front lines. But overall, we're doing great.
We're doing great. And one more question. What do you expect to see? Do you expect us to be going to round 3 here, or do you expect your other team to win?
I absolutely think we're going to win. So I don't think we've given up yet. So let's keep trying.
Let's keep trying. You hear that from Caleb himself. Caleb is currently co-captain fill-in for Mario Kart. In fact, we have the main co-captain, Anthony, in the chat. Shout out to Anthony. Great guy, one of my best friends. You heard him right there.
Anthony, take that sopa de fideo. Come on, bro.
Big Blue. This is the fastest map in the game. We are getting absolutely crazy maps here. TikTok Clock, Rainbow Road, and now Big Blue. TikTok. We are not streaming on TikTok, unfortunately. We are not sponsored by TikTok, guys. Let's go from Anthony. Duelist item. Now you see these boost pads over the right, these purple and blue boost pads. They give you coins immediately, and we're going to get huge coins at the beginning of the game. That means you're going to get your maximum speed at the very beginning. And we're taking Top Path. Top Path is a very dangerous path to take, and we're slipstreaming on Top Path. Great job, Caleb. These green paths here make you go faster. Red paths slow you down. You have to speak very fast on this map. It is so much goes on so fast. We have green shells from both 5th and 6th place position here. Anthony, I'm getting that shiny no matter what, man. I don't care who won. 49ers did the best they could, man, okay? I'm mad about that game still. Fireflower in 5th place, taking bottom path. Let's see, can he take this top path here? And he jumps and misses the jump. That jump is very hard to make, but it saves so much time. Shout out to Erlen for even going for that. That takes a lot of... That takes a lot of passion for this game. We're going on Cannon Glider. Are you in the room or just chat? Anthony is not in the room with us, if that's what you're asking. Anthony's no longer with us. We have Quad Mushroom and a Golden Mushroom in 7th place on Caleb's side. That Golden Mushroom, you can just spam that. That's a huge speed boost for him. And you can see he takes 6th place. Let's see, can he take 5th? He's taking top pass, trying to pass Bowser there. He's raising him. You can see Bowser on that top path trying to take him over. And he gets a star. That's going to be a huge speed boost. Can he catch Bowser? He goes for the single item box list here. He gets a red shell. Can he catch Bowser? Bowser gets caught, but he gets a star, and he does not get 5th place. We have 3rd place from Erlen, though. That's great racing on his half. 6th place from Caleb. We have 2nd and 3rd here, in fact. Kirby once again taking that 1st place. That Kirby player is very good. That Kirby player is better than many players on our team. However, he might be getting tired. Let's see how he goes. I'm just sick, not dead. It's almost like I can see Anthony's voice in the chat right now. It's almost like he's still with us. And let's see. It is 79-77. Discovery wins round 2 against Richmond High School. Now, what this means is that we are about to go into round 3.
All right, guys, we got this.
We're going to once again take a quick break as we prepare for round 3. Now, I'm going to take a little bit here to read chat. You can still hear his spirit. Anthony, once again, he's one of the best players on the Mario Kart team. I'm sorry that he is sick right now, but as soon as we can get him back here, we'll get him on the mic for an interview. In fact, hey, Zoe, can you come over here real quick? Now we're going to have a quick little interview with our player, Zoe. Now, Zoe, you've been using shocks a lot on this game. Can you tell us a little bit how you're timing these?
Honestly, I feel like I time it when I feel like that if it's right time.
Right.
You get
When
what
it's
I
right to
mean.
time, you
get what I mean.
you have that, you have it in you, you know? It's muscle memory, basically, at this point.
I kind of. Sure, yeah, sure.
Now, one more player, Thomas, if you can come over here. This is our player, Thomas. You can see him use Kibu. Now, in that last race, we saw you switch from a backing and drafting position, and you turned into a runner fast, taking 1st place and 2nd places. Can you tell us a little bit what made you switch up, brother?
Well, I noticed, several people being punished for their, falling off in certain places. I knew that I was in a good path with that water section, and then I had then 1st place was far enough ahead of me that I could get a mushroom on the cannon, which allowed me to take the final corner.
I see. So you took that just so you saw those punishments and just decided to take advantage of them? Wait a minute, we have a special guest call from Anthony. We were just talking about him. Anthony, how are you doing, man?
Hey, put me on. Hey, I'm still here. I'm still alive.
Now, this is actually a pre-recording of Anthony before his unfortunate passing from his 6s.
I cannot hear you on stream, by the way.
Moment of silence for Anthony.
Moment of silence for Anthony.
What?
Now, Anthony, you've been watching this game. What do you think so far, man?
From what I've seen, you guys are doing amazing, genuinely. Great shots.
Any other comments? That's it?
Remember, he's still half brain dead.
Yeah, Anthony's actually waking up from his coma right now. He woke up from his coma just to watch this stream. Now, Anthony, do you have any words for Richmond High School? How do you think they're playing?
I don't want to. I don't want you guys to get demonetized, so I'm gonna keep quiet.
Wow.
But they're doing great. That's a
Well,
great
that
school.
says everything we need to hear from Anthony right there. Thank you so much, Anthony, for coming on. And we're about to start round 3, actually. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Alright, good luck. Good luck.
Okay, guys, just so you guys know, there might be something in their good player back in. Don't know. So, they didn't say that there was something in, but yeah, unless it's the same person. So. Alright.
I'm just gonna come on. You're the star too.
Got this, guys. We'll win. We got this.
You can see Caleb hyping up the team. Caleb is currently training to be the next captain for Discovery High School's Mario Kart team. I'm really excited to see how he develops and grows throughout the season. And in fact, this is his first time leading an entire team by himself. With Erlen being his co-captain here, they're doing absolutely incredible at this. And we have SNES Rainbow Road. This is one of the first maps to ever be added to Mario Kart. In fact, this map was added back in 1996. Talking about Mario Kart here. Talking about Mario Kart. Great advice. Now we're starting in low placement positions, which is great actually for this map. This map is a runner and a drafter. However, you can see there are actually no edges here. There is no chance for you to recover if you fall off this map. It is one of the hardest maps for newer players. Our team is very trained in this map. They know exactly what they're doing. You can see we're rarely going to fall off here. We have 3rd and 4th place already starting off. Anthony, I am not an unk. You are older than me, man. And we take that huge shortcut, mushrooming over that huge gap in the middle. That is great play by Erlen. We have 1st and 2nd with speaker and double mushroom. That means they have triple protection against a blue shell. That is incredible. We have a banana now in 2nd place. We can see both players in 1st and 2nd keeping their coins up. Caleb in 1st, Erlen in 2nd. We have our top 2 players in the top 2 positions. We have Zoe in the back bagging, looking for that shock. Shock on here is very powerful, especially as a targeted shock, because if you can hit their 1st place right on this cut here, they just fall and they just lose the video game. It is that simple for them. Now, each time those thwomps fall, you can get a little bit of a speed boost by tricking off of the ripples they make. When you're going to see our players capitalize on that and use it very carefully. You can see over there, Erlen does not use it because if he used it right there, he would have fallen off. And we have 2 horns! This is very rare to see. 2 horns. Horns have a 6% chance of spawning in the item boxes, and even less the further up you are. So the fact that our 1st and 2nd players have 2 horns means that we are perfectly defended from any attack. On the 3rd lap, they steal a horn, and it does not matter. We have 1st and 2nd confirmed. 1st and 2nd are fully confirmed to win this race. And we have a Bullet Bill in 5th, about to take 4th, a blue shell. He's one of the players, and we take 4th. We take 1st, 2nd, and 4th, and 7th. That is great placement. 25-14 Discovery is in the lead. Richmond is slowly starting to fall off. They are getting tired. They swap out their players each round, so we'd like to have a different player in again.
Perfect. We're good. I will say that we did. Me and Erlen did switch. Once he used an item, we did switch. So I was behind.
I see. We can see our players over here are strategizing based on the items they have. They're letting some players take 1st if they have defensive items, and players take 2nd if they have bully or defensive items or offensive. See what map we get this time. Ice Outpost. This map is a very linear map. It is a very simple map. We're going to see very intense plays here because players no longer have to focus on tough shortcuts. They can now focus fully on the race. The fall off should be studied, I know, Anthony. Richmond might be one of our highest competitors in playoffs, so let's keep an eye on how they do throughout this season. Now, once regular season starts, I will start updating you guys on other schools and other positions who we're going to be going against in playoffs, and I will also show you guys the playoff bracket once that begins. We have a couple more games of preseason, so you're going to see a little bit more fun and games going on. 2nd place with Caleb. He has taken the shortcuts, switching paths between green and yellow. Now, green path is typically the fastest path here, but yellow path is great because it gives you more coins. And Caleb, beautiful red shell, tries to knock him off that glider. Kirby has some defensive items. He sends a 2nd one on that shortcut, messes him up, but not before he gets back on the track. Caleb's trying to slipstream. Blue shell, immediately the 2nd Caleb takes 1st place. And Caleb goes for a kamikaze hit and misses, unfortunately, gets the bomb on. And luckily, Erlen takes over. He has a mushroom and a triple green shell. Those are great items to have in 4th place. Let's see how he uses those. Now, Caleb, he has that bomb on behind him. If anyone touches him, that bomb will go up, hitting everything around him. You can see everyone is backing off once they see Caleb with that bomb on. They are terrified of that item. There's nothing you can do to defend against that. And he bombs everyone with him. He takes down 2 of his players, hitting himself. Incredible play by Caleb. Erlen is bullying them out of the way. He takes 2nd place. We have 2nd and 3rd. Oh no, and Erlen falls off, missing that shortcut. Remember, that shortcut is made out of ice. That means it's very slippery, and you have to hit it with perfect timing. great red shell from Erlin. Second place, Mushroom. Wow, I know. This is great gameplay going on from both sides here. Very intense game, and this is only the first game of preseason. It is really rare we see such intense games this early. And we have a blue shell in third! That is incredible. That is insanely rare. This is one of the most intense games of Mario Kart we've ever had, and this is only the first game of preseason. I am really excited to see how much crazier we can get the further we get into the season. First is secured by Thomas. Once again, Thomas switches from a drafting to a runner position mid-race. We take shortcut, second secured, and fifth secured by Erlin. Fifth and sixth secured. This is incredible. First, second, fifth, and sixth. Once again, another optimal positioning here. First, second, and third are taken by Discovery players. Fourth and fifth by Richmond. It is 50 to 28. There were very few chances for Richmond to come back here.
Perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. Good job. Don't let it get over your head. We still got 2 more races. Yeah, don't get over
Discovery is getting incredibly excited. I hope it does not get over their head here.
Yes.
Even though they have top placements, it is still possible for a comeback by Richmond if they get first, second, third, and fourth. Hyrule. Now this is a very special map because this map is actually considered a DLC map. This is Hyrule Circuit. This comes from the Legend of Zelda series. You're going to see the coins are going to be replaced by what we call rupees, which is the kingdom's currency of Hyrule. The currency exchange rate on coins to rupees, I have to check my calculator for that. I'm pretty sure it equals about 5 pesos. 1 to 1. Thank you, Liz. You will get the same amount of boost from the rupees and the coins. It is just a different texture on them. Liz, if you want to come over here, talk a bit about the game with me. And now we're going to see incredible plays already off the bat. Now that glider, it may look standard, but you're going to see how they go far to the right and then far to the left. That is because they're using a technique that we call motion glider. Now what motion glider means is that they are combining the momentum from both using motion controls and their stick controls. You can see they take that middle pathway. That middle pathway is very hard to open, and they do it flawlessly. He takes a huge shortcut there. A shortcut that's not actually intended in the game, but players discovered it not that long ago. And he gets hit off that ramp. He loses a huge speed boost. Unfortunate for Caleb. Erlin over here in 5th place. Neither of them have items. This map is going kind of tough for them. Thomas taking huge leads over here. He's punishing 2nd place. Caleb with double mushroom. He's going to take a special version of the motion glider, capitalizing on that mushroom usage. And we have Erlin going ghost, reappearing right in front of him. Shocking resports. He opens the middle path, and it closes on him. That is really unfortunate for Caleb. But he has a piranha plant. That piranha plant, not only will it eat any items in his path, it also gives him a bit of a speed boost. He's going to use that to try to bully anyone trying to take shortcut. Uses it great, but bumps against the walls a little bit. We see a bullet bill coming up to his right. Thank you, Liz. What do you want to give us a little bit of your thoughts on this game?
I'll be honest, I kind of play Mario Kart from time to time because of Dylan. I don't mainly play because they yell a lot, and they don't really like that, apparently.
Says the biggest yeller on the team. We have blue shell protection in 1st place. This is great. We have a huge gap. Look at how Thomas is taking that gap on the map. Now, a gap like that is huge. It is very hard for him to come back. We have a blue shell in 6th. Caleb's trying to spam that golden mushroom, get it out of the way so he can launch that blue shell. And he hits 3rd place. This is huge. Discovery High School is about to take a huge lead here. 7th and 8th for Caleb and Erlin. 6th and 7th. 6-7. Great reference there. 1st place taken. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That was terrifying for Discovery. Thank you, Liz.
6-7 should die.
That is 66 to 51. Beautiful. We have one more race. They are catching up slowly, though. We need to be very careful on this last race. We need to make sure we play incredibly defensively here. Depending on the map, this could go either way. You can hear the nerves getting some of the players over there. They have no reason to be worried. I have full confidence in my team here.
So do I.
Jelani, no. Sherbetland.
Sherbetland's pretty fun. I like Sherbetland.
Sherbetland is another ice map. This map was made for the Game Boy Advance from Mario Kart Advance. Very fitting name.
Yes, very fitting.
We can hear them blasting the horn. 6-7, you are banned from my chat.
Yes, ban them for their ban them.
Now, grabbing the item boxes are very difficult on this map because they are so spaced out compared to other maps. We're starting in 8th and 3rd. Now, there are two parts of the map. There is an above water map, which we can see Caleb and Erlen taking, and some of our players are going to take that below ground map. Now, the shortcut here is actually a trap. The shortcut is slower, and you want to try to stick to the top path as much as you can. We have a triple mushroom on the right side, and we're going to use that to go over that grass there, take a huge cut. I am not a hypocrite.
Kalani, you're a hypocrite, but I'm not.
Let's go, Discovery! We have 2nd and 4th right now. Erlen with a mushroom and a coin in 4th. That is not great item usage. Caleb goes for the punish there. Takes 1st place. No item protection, though. Can we get Erlen back up into 2nd place to protect him? Erlen taking that bottom path you can see there. Coming up right on top. Still no items, though. Caleb gets a single banana. That's not going to hold him. And he's hit by a boo. Kree comes in, taking 1st and 2nd placements. And ooh, Erlen is hit too with no defensive items, only speed items. That's why you always want to have a great balance of items in between. We have a piranha plant coming out. That piranha plant gets 1 bite. He's going to try to eat that red shell too, but it is behind him. He cannot eat it in time. Now, neither Caleb or Erlen have maximum amount of coins, which is very unfortunate here. There are very few coin opportunities once again on this map because you can see the Shy Guys actually carry those coins across them while I ice skate on that first leg of the map. We can see Caleb up here. Let's focus on him. He grabs those double item boxes. He might get smart bounce by a green shell. He has double red shell. That's a very offensive set. He's going to save that 2nd red shell. He's trying to fight for 3rd and 4th right now, and Bowser takes 3rd from him. Very fitting for Bowser to steal. A red shell, and that red shell completely misses Bowser. He takes 1st. He's fighting for 1st and 2nd right now. Bowser's taking glider path. Can he take 1st back? He's going for it, and he takes 2nd and 4th.
Perfect.
That was pretty nice.
2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th. I'm not sure who wins this. Let's see. We're going to have to see the score. It is going to be very close. This is very intense. Let's see the score. It is 66-51, and Discovery wins! Discovery 83 to 73, a 10-point lead. We win this game on round 3. Beautiful gameplay from Discovery High School. Please stick around. We're going to have a couple player interviews. Great job, Richmond Middle School. Very intense game to start off our season. High school. Excuse the disrespect. Richmond High School, everyone. They leave the room immediately. They are not staying to hear any disrespect from Richmond High School. Richmond Elementary School, apparently, now. Now, we're going to wait. We're going to get scores finalized in Play BS.
Run back to the scores.
83 to 73.
Is that because it sounds like Richard?
It does sound a lot like Richard, so I got them confused in my
I'll
head.
be completely honest.
We have the score right here, 83 to 73. Hey, Erlen, you are the last player from the team who I have not managed to interview yet, and I feel like you are a very fitting player to interview at the end because of just your contributions during this game were absolutely incredible, man. Like, do you have anything you want to say to the chat first off before we start the questioning? Say that you're about to get sent to jail. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.
Anthony, I hope you take your medicine, get better soon, and I hope you come back next week.
Get better
Hopefully.
soon, Anthony.
Get good, honestly. But other than that, the team played very good. We do have to work a little bit on our communication a bit better, but other than that, we're doing pretty much well so far.
Thank you, Erlen. Now, a couple of questions. Now, we saw that it is very, well, it's uncommon for a Discovery to go into a 3rd round like that. Can you tell us what happened there?
Well, other than them switching one of their players out, I'd say
Bless you,
that
guys.
in the first round we didn't have much communication. We were like more off track and weren't really in the game yet until the 2nd and 3rd round.
I see. So you think that player switch really just kind of messed you guys up a little bit, threw you off?
Yes.
I see. Now, thank you so much, Erlen. You guys played absolutely incredible. I have never been prouder of a Mario Kart team. If you can lean a little bit closer to the mic if you want to say one more thing. You too, Caleb, if you want to say anything to the mic.
Drink soup, Anthony.
Now we have one more person I want to interview. This is a very special person to the esports team. It is our one and only coach, Nicole Osborne. Now, Miss Osborne is the head coach for Discovery High School's esports, general manager for everything here. Again, great person here. Now, Miss Osborne, can you tell us a little bit? What did you see from the team today?
Alright, so at the beginning, like everyone was saying, a little bit kind of shaky for the first round, but it seemed like everyone kind of fell into a little bit of positions because, like, I saw Zoe kind of realizing that she was best at like being at the back and like helping out with the different shots and stuff like that, and like figuring out her role. And then Thomas at the last couple of races was like getting ahead a lot more, getting some first places that were really crucial for the win with those things.
Thomas took a lot of confidence on that second and third round, and he really locked in, really boosted his position up to a running position, taking second and first nearly every single race.
Yeah,
That was
good.
I wasn't really watching for most of it, but I watched the end, and that was very intense. Also, honest question: are you gonna be here on Tuesday? Cause like I know, are we gonna be streaming Tuesdays? Because I am on the Splatoon team, and I would love to get some of my gameplay on Tuesdays.
We actually are going to have different commentators depending on the day.
Yes.
I'm going to be the commentator here for Thursdays. I will see if I can do Smash Bros. As well. We're going to have a different commentator here for Splatoon team.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
I do not know who that commentator is gonna be, but
if we have anyone else in chat who wants to say anything, we're going to stay here for a couple more minutes before we all head out.
yes, because my mom's probably here. Honestly, I should head out.
All right. Thank you for coming, Liz.
I mean, I don't know if she's here or not, but she probably is.
I think Anthony finally kicked the bucket.
Yeah, I think Anthony.
Again?
Yeah. I think
He's died 3 times now. I don't know
I think he
how.
realized that the stream is over, so he kind of was like, okay, it's
He is.
time to go back.
He's really good at dying. That might be our best dyer on the team.
I mean, you look a cool picture for people to look at.
Can I go for Monday? Rivals? If you want to stop by, come on by. We do. You can come watch the game in person, watch the streams. It's another student. Carrot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can come by and watch stuff in person if you'd like.
For those of you guys who are Discovery students, we do stream in 300 Hall every single day for esports, Monday through Thursday. No streams on Friday. Come on by, watch the games in person, watch the streams live. He's got plot armor.
We're not sure because this is like the chat's kind of slower though. So it's probably Anthony.
No, it's not Anthony.
Well, Anthony's name is.
Because you guys were talking about how he died for the 3rd time, so someone.
Oh
might
yeah,
say
Anthony
it.
does have plot armor. Yeah. He's the main character, so he's got to come back for season 2.
He's gotta take that.
Anthony with a smiley face. Welcome back to life, Anthony.
Anthony's revenge.
We thought it was over, so he came back.
Well, thank you everybody for coming to the stream. Thank you guys all for your support. I have a lot of family in this chat today, so huge shout out to all of you guys for coming by on such a short notice. Thank you guys so much, and we will be back.